the first step of dragon magic, the first step of the dragon's path, the first step of where it all begins. And that is why I wanted to make a more special video about this, because what is the first step of the dragon's path? And that is why it took you to this location where it all started, where I just had enough of all my doubts. And so once I encountered the dragon, I didn't immediately took that step, because that was too difficult to take. The most difficult and most meaningful path, the most meaningful step that you can take on the dragon's path, is to remove all of your doubt and fear. And doubt is putting us down. Doubt and fear of it. Now that I'm showing myself with this dragon mask, actually I wear this mask for a long time in my rituals, because I like to pretend to become the dragon. You know, this is helping me. This is helping me to become much more of what I feel inside. Of course, I am a human being. I'm not saying that I'm a dragon or something, but there lives something inside of us that can be awakened. And I'm trying to trigger this once again. Once your dragon comes with you, your dragon touches this and it becomes awake. So you will know what it is. And once this happens, you can train yourself with this. You can train so that it will become much more awake. It will become it's growing and growing inside of you. That doesn't mean that you're not human. You're very much human. But that is also what, now that I'm showing myself in front of my family, I had some comments, arguments, and that was not very pleasant. And now I understand very much why a lot of people just cannot accept the dragon for what they are, because they have a lot of family that doesn't agree with this. And so the family, my mother's side of the family also is very Christian, and there are also some people on my father's side of the family that is not agreeing with this. I was showing pictures of myself on Facebook with my mask on, just like this, and they are saying, do you think that you are a dragon or something like this? That is just insane. Why are you doing this? Stop this. Do something else. Why? I'm doing this for 16 years. It's just now that I'm saying this to you. Now I just want to remove all of my fear of saying this to you. This is much more difficult than for anything else to say to anyone. So many years, 7 years it took that I said that I was on the dragon's path. For 7 years, but I always, for 16 years, did something like this. Becoming much more like them, feeling what the dragon has awakened. And that is what I want to achieve. That is what I want to have. So no more doubt. What is the first step of the dragon's path? That is very easy. Just remove all of your doubt. Remove all of your fear and accept the dragon. Accepting the dragon is your first step on the dragon's path. Not easy like it seems. A lot of people said, oh yes, I can invoke my dragon, or yes, I can do rituals with dragon, but it's much more difficult than this. First of all, believing in dragons. First of all, taking them serious of what they are. Not some kind of, I'll just invoke the dragon. No, the dragon comes when they are ready, that when they want it. That is a big difference with just invoking the dragon. It becomes your life. It becomes what you accept. That is not people who accept the dragon in just invoking them. That is not accepting them, that is using them. Accepting them is much more difficult. Accepting them for what they are. Deities, as God, as spirits, just friends on your side. A lot of people just cannot do this because of their very religious family, or maybe have a different reason for maybe it's going to be too difficult. Accepting the dragon is much more difficult than a role-play game. This is your becoming a lifestyle. This is where your dragon is standing by your side. Where, by the way, maybe you can sense dragons if you see this. That would be awesome. By the way, just look into this forest. This is a very special place where it all began. This is the place where I did my first rituals, did my first draconic meditation, and it worked. For example, I was looking at this one of these trees. Just do the same. Looking at one of these trees, and after a while, the tree will disappear. The tree will be gone, just like it will be like, and then you will look in front of you. You will see in front of you, but you will see nothing with your eyes. Just your eyes are somewhere else. Your eyes are a sense that you don't need when you are doing draconic meditation. It has been 16 years ago, 16, when I did this for the first time. And I was doubting myself so much. But I said, fuck it. I said, fuck this, fuck all of them. Sorry for my language, but that is what I said. Fuck all of them. Let me become what I want to be. Let me become and let me go on the dragon's path. I call this a dragon's path because it's a journey. And that is where your journey goes on. It already began when you were born. When you were born, there were dragons by your side. But you might have seen dragons when you were 6 or 5 or 4 years old. And you love them. You love to see them. They are the guardians of you. They will always be by your side. But then at an adult age, you might see them once more after they awakened you. It's not easy to come here by your side for them. That means that they need your help. And your help is to accept them. That is how you open the first time, for the gate for the first time. If you want to open and join with the dragon for the first time, if you want to do dragon magic for the first time, then your first type of dragon magic is your acceptance for the dragon. And you together, this is the first time that you will open the gate at an adult age. Then the dragon will push on this side and you will push on that side for the first time. Your acceptance of the dragon will open the gate. And sometimes it happens unintentionally. Once again, a lot of things happen unintentionally on the dragon's path. That's because the dragon is here. The dragon is connecting with the draconic energy within, is connecting with your dragons by your side. That is why I accepted the dragon and my path. And that is what every one of us should do. Accepting who we are and accepting the dragon by your side. It's just very emotional roller coaster of 16 years. And now my family is saying that I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't, because that is something bad. It's something that I shouldn't do. But they never understood something like this. It's not their path. So it's not up to them to say something like this. I said this to them. I said to them, I'm not saying that I'm some kind of a dragon or something, but I do believe in them. And I do believe it's my lifestyle. So believing in them, connecting with them, growing inside of this path, I believe that this is the way that I should go. Of course, it's for religious people. This is something that they don't accept. They don't accept something like this. The dragon's path in itself is not a religion. A religion, someone else is saying what we have to do. But here, you have to choose what you have to do. This is all open. This, from here on, you make the decisions. It's not someone else who makes the decisions for you. And it can be totally different than the decisions that I took for myself. It can be totally different what you are going to do. That is also what's so beautiful of the dragon's path. Just freedom. Freedom of what you do. And so what you can miss on the dragon's path as well is people who say what you need to do. There is no some kind of a priest. Or, or people that say what you have to do. It's just distractions. You can miss distractions on the dragon's path. You just need to listen to your instincts. And that is also what I did. I was actually experimenting when I was taking pictures of myself on Facebook. And then I had some comments of my family like, oh no, don't do this, don't, it's bad. How do you know? How do you know it's bad? Maybe yours is bad. I don't want to say something like this. Oh yes, I've been a Christian, but like you can see, it's a long time that I've been a Christian. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's my path. It's who we are. We have dragons by our side. And the thing is that the doubt, removing the doubt, removing the fear, removing all of these negative emotions, opens the gate for the dragon. That you just go full out, 100%, and do rituals and do whatever you feel and do whatever you think of your dragon. Just show your emotions, show your love to them, just in any way. Here in this forest, then Ira was alone. No one could see me. I had some fear in me that someone could see me, but also that I didn't want to be distracted. So I still had fear. I still have fear to this day to come 100%. That is what a human is. They are still fearing of what is different than what the majority is doing. I'm not doing what the majority is doing. I'm doing what my path is saying. Not everyone has a dragon by their side. People who don't understand this, people who don't feel for dragons, they shouldn't feel for dragons because there is no dragon by their side. But people who can feel this like I did, they just need to accept that dragon. And that will be the first step on the dragon's path.